to the first kickoff. Fahrenheit owing up for the start, and Billy Fusilli getting the dunk. And we do have to recall that there are a lot of players here from different leagues. We have players both from our main league and our academy league in this match. But here we go, Finest coming out of the main league, getting the first goal here for his team.
That was a nice goal. A bit of scrambling towards in the back. But yeah, early goals always nice. Get the confidence nice and early.
Well, apparently Tim hasn't even joined yet, but his team is 2v3ing, and they still managed to get a goal. It's a very nice start here to our first match. But yeah, I guess, it's not affecting them too much, but let's get into this great start to our Showmatch Friday. But take it away, Jasper.
Well, if it works, right? 2v3 may be the new strat. Just seeing it happen in our LCS, can you imagine? Just if it doesn't work out, just drop one of your players mid-game.
There we go. Pixz is going to equal up the scoreline, though. Tim still yet to have joined the team here. We do have to wonder where he at, although he's been known to go to the bathroom at very inopportune times. So,
yeah,
there we go.
Hey, to be honest, if Team Orange wins this game, they have all the bragging rights. I just seen that Skull Team can.
Even if it's just a close game, they still got some bragging rights. But here we go, Rado Eagle. I guess we can take this opportunity to talk about the players from the different leagues. We got Pixz, who of course is known as probably the best player in both of the leagues, coming out of main league on Team White. And then we got Rado Eagle and Fahrenheit, who aren't at the top of Academy. They're more towards the mid-tier and low-tier parts of Academy, but they've both been grinding and improving really, really quickly. It's going to be nice to see them in this match here tonight. Then we got Finest coming out of Team Above Region White, who actually promoted from Academy at the very beginning of the season, and Billy Fusilli, who is still from Academy. We're at the same level as Fahrenheit and Rado Eagle, but for some reason, it's still only a 1-goal lead.
Hey, to be honest, respect for Team Orange. They're doing well, I'd say, with 2 players.
Yeah. We got some vote of confidence from KS Mac in the chat. Orange is gonna win. Well, let's see if that does happen. Finest early challenge. Billy Fusilli early challenges for Finest, but Finest can't get the touch he needs. And Pixz will get the hat trick. But let's see. Take it away, Jasper, while I deal with this.
Yeah, Pixz, I'm really enjoying what Team Blue brings. Team Orange is trying their best, but the disadvantage seems quite big, and also a bit unlucky with that crossbar. Also, is it true that Tim, because it's still Team Tim, is he the team captain? Is he just?
No, anybody can be the team captain, but. Oh shoot, that's going to be another long goal. Rado Eagle actually picking up a goal here, but this might end up just being a warm-up match here between these two teams. But he's not talking in the Discord. Let's see what happened.
That's interesting. I have noticed the rotation has been quite hard, and I can't blame Team Orange for it either way.
Pixz into the air, looks for the musty, and he's going to get that on target. Oh, it looks like Tim is back. His computer died, and he's restarting the game. Let's see if the teams want to count this match here before we do anything.
I don't think they should count, does it? Should it?
We'll see. But yeah, apparently Tim's computer died and he is coming back. But it still says he's in the lobby.
This is very unfortunate timing.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to restart, so we're going to get everybody to exit the main lobby. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a very fun start though. Oh, don't get me wrong. Oh my.
That's something, alright? It was a good introduction to me to some of the players, seeing what most of them can do, except him.
Yeah. But yeah, that was an enjoyable start here to our Showmatch Friday, everybody. But here let's get right back into this match here. Hopefully, we're gonna have to change up here the name and password. Taz, just add a 1 to the end of the password, whatever it is. But here we go. Let's get into our match once again.
Lobby number 2. Numero dos.
Oh my goodness. Okay, chat. Well, that was a fun start. Let's see if Tim is here before
God.
we can start here.
Well, that was
Okay,
an
let's get the
interesting game.
players in the lobby. And we'll start our first show match of tonight, the first best of 7. I mean, best of 5, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Let's get going into this. Finally, there we go. And now, starting off with the kickoff, Tim already getting the kickoff over to his teammate. Fahrenheit passes it back over to Pixz. Pixz getting a lot of goals in the warm-up match, so to speak, but he sets up Rado Eagle, who ends up side-flipping out of the way. Here comes Fahrenheit. Look at this possession. He puts the ball out for the backboard. Now it's going to be over to Tim to take that ball away.
Yeah, this is already a more equal start, actually. Like, I'm well surprised how much a third player can add to a team. I never knew.
Doesn't matter how good the third player is. I mean, it just helps out with the rotations. I mean, Rado Eagle now. Ooh, Pixz looking for the ground play. It's on target. Billy Too Silly, the academy player, stepping up here, puts that ball away. There's a lot of history in this match. If you guys have not been, if you guys are new to Havoc Esports, whenever you go for a Cuxer pinch, if you yell for Tim, you will score every single Cuxer pinch. But here we go, Pixz with a brilliant flip reset, puts the ball right in the back of the net.
That was a really impressive goal. Like, carried it long, then the flip reset, and then like nice right under the crossbar. I wouldn't have been able to do it.
And we do have to remember, everybody in chat, we do have Finest and Tim. And Tim, even though he doesn't play in the Havoc League, there is rumors he's going to be replacing somebody on a top team by next season. He is definitely very high level. He played on one of the Havoc roster squads under as a sub, and he's also done really well in high level tournaments, actually going really far against some pro teams, as a matter of fact. Not really due to his mechanics, but due to due to his stellar game sense and game knowledge.
Well, the timing on this was impeccable, I would say, Luke.
Indeed, that's perfect. But we do have to recall that Pixz, even though he's regarded as the best player in Havoc, he is playing with 2 lower tier academy players. And we are look at the other team, and we have Finest and Tim, in quotation marks, who are both main league team, and the only 1 academy player on that side of the team. So you think that just based on which league these players are in, that team Tim should have the advantage. But of course, as we've seen from most people in these 6-man style lobbies, anybody can get the win if they manage to take control of their team first.
I'd say definitely coming from the EU region where like a lot of switch-ups happen, I do think like communication like could be more important than the level of play from these players.
Indeed, and one of the things we do want to see out of these academy players is how well they can keep their rotations fast and strong and realize that they don't have to go for beats against these high-level players. All they have to do is lose a 50 to their teammate who does know how to control the ball. Billy popping up to Rado Eagle. Now back to Finest. Finest into the corner. We're seeing some pressure here starting out now from Team Tim. Ball bounce off to the backboard. Pixz is going to get the save, running out of boost as on his way to the ball. But Billy Too Silly, look at this control here coming from the academy player, trying to set up a pass mid, ends up accidentally double committing with Finest, but Finest isn't able to get to the ball. Back over to Finest once again. He's not going to get back to the ball. Fahrenheit will get the ball forward. And now Fahrenheit having a chance here again. Low boost will look for a shot, but it is going to be saved away at the last moment. And Finest will be the one to clear that ball away.
I gotta say, like, I've seen a lot more pressure from like Team Orange in the later stages that has now been rewarded with a goal from Tim, redeeming himself after the own goal earlier.
Yeah, Tim having 2 out of 3 goals in this game. I mean, as we said, Tim, best player in the world. We're seeing him here on stream, getting all the goals, or a majority of them, in this series. But now, 2.5 minutes left on the clock, and it looks like Team Orange, even after 2v3 in that last game, have already warmed up here in game number 1, and are going to be looking to try and put on a strong performance here for everybody in the chat.
I'm positively surprised with the level of play that I'm seeing, definitely, like, because you also said there's a lot of academy players. I didn't really know what to expect, but like, they are impressing me so far.
Yeah, we do have to remember that. For example, I believe if I look at their ranks, I believe Fahrenheit has never left Diamond. Rado Eagle has recently gotten Diamond in once, as a matter of fact, but he still has not reached Champ. Or I believe he maybe have hit Champ 1 once. Then we look at Finest, who I believe at one point used to be GC, but has since fallen off, and that's why at the beginning of the season he was considered an Academy player. And of course, Tim and Pixz. Tim was 1 game off SSL and 3s. Pixz, who's normally SSL, but Tim gets the ground pinch up to the top part of the net.
What a shot. I really did not expect him to get it from there with 2 people in goal.
Looks like I just got corrected. Rado has hit C2 before, so there you go. Excuse my words, but Diamond in 1 does a C2 is still a really high level, so respect to Rado Eagle on that 1's grind. That's going to be a Cuxer bench attempt there from Pixz for Tim, but now it's going to be over to versatility off the crossbar. Can't follow it up, but still the game's tied here. And one thing to note, Tim has actually played in other leagues before. He's really good at playing with teammates that he's never really practiced with or done anything with in the past, and it's really showing here. Even after getting scored on twice at the beginning, that's pretty much solely due to Pixz. He's really showing up and stepping up for this team here.
Yeah, I'm just positively surprised by a lot of them. Also, talking about the Havoc League earlier, it's been a while since I've been involved, so I did not know what level the Academy players are anymore. I do remember long ago when it all started, you were looking for diamond players, maybe low champs. So thanks for the explanation again, Luke, for the ranks.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, actually for everybody in chat, I didn't really go over too explicitly, but as a reminder, Academy is C3 and below. We changed at the beginning of the season. It used to be C1 and below, but now it's C3 and below. And then main league is GC1 to SSL and above, of course. But here we go. Tim pushing the ball forward, loses the 50 over to versatility. He pops the ball into the air. Will we see an overtime in our in quotations first match of the night? But here we go. Ball's going to pop up. Fahrenheit looking for a last-second goal. Will Tim will keep the ball up? No, he'll let the ball drop. And ladies and gentlemen, we have overtime.
Nothing more exciting than an overtime to start of the night or evening for you guys.
Oh, Rado Eagle into the air, popping over to Finest. Finest isn't able to get back to that ball. Be over to Fahrenheit as well now, pushing the ball forward. Here comes Tim. Tim versus Pixz. Tim versus Pixz, the highest level block players in this lobby. Finest, though, ends up getting the ball taken away by Pixz, and Tim will easily clear that one away. Rado Eagle trying to keep the ball on the offensive side will get stopped out by versatility. Tim into the air, trying to fake out a touch and pass it mid. He actually fakes out Pixz. Billy tries to pass it back to Tim. He's going to lose that 50. Now it's going to be up to Finest as the last man back. Pixz actually fakes out 1. Tim has to get the save. He will pinch the ball across. And now, taken over by Fahrenheit, he's going to be trying to look for an aggressive push forward.
I always wonder with these fakes, right? Is it a fake or did they just miss the ball? You never know. On this level, it could be both. Very well.
Pixz looking for the double tap. It's saved away by Tim at the last moment. Rado Eagle looks at the shot. Tim can't get back to it. And the Academy player is the one who solidifies Game 1 win.
Very unfortunate for Tim. A really nice save on the first shot from Pixz, but unfortunately Rado was there to finish that off.
And it definitely looks like a goal where if anybody has talked to Tim in our game nights or whatever, he match point here in after game number 2, or will we see a tied series? Jasper, take it away.
Yeah, so after game 1, I've definitely learned to look at Tim for Team Orange, and honestly from Team Blue, I'd say Pixz obviously because he's known to be, I've heard him to be a good player, but I'm also very excited for Rado Eagle. I've seen some good things out of him. And I don't know, finishing a game in overtime where the stress should be highest, even though it's a show match, always impressive.
Exactly, but here we go. Tim already starting off with a scoring pass from Finest out to Pixz, and Pixz ends up not keeping possession and ends up setting up Tim for a perfect top goal shot. Here's what we have people underestimate from Tim. Even though he looks like he has the mechanics of a bronze, he always hits the ball, and he will always put it where he wants to go, even if it does not look good. And that's what's really that's strong about Tim. He's actually managed to be 1 game away from SSL, and he's never flipped on kickoff. If you look at his kickoff, and you might be able to see it later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he just drives towards the ball and flips at the very end. That's all the kickoff you need in order to get SSL in this day and age.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. You can look at it.
Oh god, that does surprise me.
Oh, ball popping up. Tim flying across. Finest actually does get the dunk. It looked like he was in an awkward situation there for half a moment. But now it's over to Pixz. Pixz popping the ball forward. Over to Tim. Tim will get that 50-50. Over to Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit puts the ball forward. And Fahrenheit, he's been improving his aerial and ground mechanics. Remember, in the very first week that we ever saw Fahrenheit on stream in Academy, he was missing balls, not really able to do anything in regards to he wasn't really able to touch the ball when he needed to. There were a lot of whiffs and everything like that. But we haven't really seen a major whiff out of Fahrenheit. If anything, we've seen actually really good control from Fahrenheit. He's been setting up his teammates in regards to the possession. Tim barely missing out on that last second check.
Yeah, I'm looking at like Pixz here for like the mechanical prowess on Team Blue, but I feel like right now it's just not enough, and maybe it would be nice to see his teammates like step up a little bit more.
Exactly. Rado Eagle out of boost does get a touch. Is it enough? It's enough to allow Pixz and Fahrenheit to bump each other into the save. But now it's over to Finest. Finest loses the 50 back. Someone on his team is not up in the air. Rado Eagle runs out of boost mid-aerial again. At least it's looking like he's able to hit those balls. He has enough boost, so now it's maybe on boost management and boost conservation in regards to the Academy players at this moment. But from one player that we have that's honestly been stepping up really majorly here is Billy Too Silly. We haven't really seen him miss. We haven't seen him do anything like that. If anything, he's not blown up for any balls that he knows he's getting beat to. He's just been really stepping up, and sure, he may be out of rotation in a couple instances, but at least mechanically he is ready and prepared to play.
Yeah, you can maybe out of rotation sometimes, but like if you can help your team with doing it, it's all good, right?
Exactly. Now, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. Pixz will clear that ball down the field. Now taken over by Finest. Finest will pop the ball forward once again over to Rado Eagle. Back to Billy Too Silly. He's going to lose that 50-50 over to Tim the Bull. Tim looks for a pinch of his own. He almost got to see why the pinch is called for Tim there for a moment. But now it's over to Billy Too Silly. He ends up leaving it for Finest. Finest now gets a 50 across. Billy ends up leaving that ball just for a second, trying to get a little bit of fake to buy some time. He will actually get the 50-50 with Pixz, but Pixz right back into the air with possession, gets it over Tim. Tim will get the bump, and Finest will be the one to clear the ball right back down the field.
It's getting a... Ooh, that's... Okay, thanks for the save there. I was gonna say something and totally lost train of thoughts when the touch happened, because I did not expect it.
Pixz though, pitching the ball out to the midfield line. Tim will put that ball over to the side. Finest will end up trying to take that. Tim with a great demo on the midfield line there. Fahrenheit tries to maintain possession, but he gets bumped out. Now it's going to be over to Billy Too Silly. Into the air, pre-flip air dribble. Here comes the Academy player. Almost gets a shot off target, but now it's going to be over to Pixz. He's the one who can score this generally every single time, but Tim's going to be there at the final moment. Fahrenheit will keep the ball on the offensive side. Finest into the air. Over to Tim. Tim pops the ball mid. Over to Billy Too Silly. Looking for a touch. He gets it on target, but it's going to be weak. Pixz looking to try and maintain possession here. He knows he has to get the ball to the offensive side here with some time to start the pressure. But we got to see Rado Eagle and Fahrenheit step it up again. They got to be the ones that give Pixz the free space.
Yeah, with like 39 seconds to go, time is starting to get narrow. What is going to happen? I've seen both teams with a lot of opportunities, but they need to finish one if they want to keep it going.
Exactly. Now over though to Pixz. He's going to be looking for a cross-map air dribble here, but he just gets bumped out of the air by Billy Too Silly. Now over to Tim. Tim ends up leaving it for Finest to go. Billy looks for the pass out mid. Almost a shot on target. Tim looks for another great shot. Saved away by Pixz. Followed up here from Billy. Isn't able to get the touch. Now it's a 1v1. Fahrenheit versus Finest. Can he get the 50? He gets a perfect 50, but Tim with the support will take that ball away.
Tim must have been seeing red there after his bump did not get like... got a goal for his team, but he managed to...
Yeah, there we go. Now, let's see if Rado Eagle and Fahrenheit can step up. Fahrenheit almost stepped up at the last second. He actually did try to lose that 50 there at the end for his teammate. Just Tim is just a little bit better at support than maybe even Pixz. And as we said at the very beginning of this series, Tim the Bull, he is somebody that, as he's not known for his mechanics, his individual positioning is next level. And as we can see here from Tim, managing to get the first goal right off the kickoff.
I would say like seeing players at the top, like Turbo Pulse, Arcade Up, and all those things. I think a team does need like a guy who's not maybe mechanical strong, but just, you know, his presence is strong, you know? And I think Tim really is putting that in for his teammates.
Exactly. Everybody in Havoc respects Tim at least a little bit, and they have to in this game right here, as he managed to get a second goal off the 50-50. But Tim, he, even though he's only been a sub, he was a sub for my team whenever we played for Havoc or other organizations. He has played against pro-level teams. He knows what it takes to win. And he's actually managed to make it one game away from day 2 in an RLCS event as a sub. So he is a very, very strong and capable individual, and almost everybody in Havoc respects him. But hold on one second, Finest almost getting a brilliant double tap.
That was really close, but I gotta say, I need blue team to step up, like or team 6 to step up. They're not scoring, and like, yeah, I would love the Showmatch to have a lot of goals, and only one team is providing that right now.
Exactly. I mean, we haven't seen a goal for out of team Pixz since the very first match, where he managed to get the first 2 goals, and then Rado Eagle ended up being the only one to get the OT goal there at the very end. I mean, it went to OT even after Pixz scored, so we're not seeing much out of Pixzikar. Again, Pixz, he's normally somebody who struggles playing with less mechanical players, since normally he likes to ball chase and do whatever he can to get balls and set up his teammates. But when it comes to him being the one who has to carry his team, it's definitely something that we see lacking from him when he's playing against a decent defense.
Yeah, I don't know how the Havoc players do against tilting, but like right now, I think all you need, definitely as blue team, is to make sure you're calm, like support your teammates who may be like doubting themselves as well, and like giving them the confidence to keep on going and like start the comeback, you know?
Exactly. But here we go. Pixzikar has some time, but he ends up giving away the ball. It's going to be over to Billy Too Silly. That's one thing that we're even noticing out of Billy Too Silly that Pixzikar's not doing is possession. The Academy player is taking possession more than Pixzikar. But here we go. Pixzikar may have a chance there for a goal. Lands on the ceiling, ends up leaving it for his teammate though. Almost had a great highlight reel goal there. But Highness going to cut the ball forward over to Billy. Into the air. Here comes Tim looking for the hat trick. Looking for the double kick. Get the shot, but so close. Almost managed to get that one.
What a nice round from Tim there, and I would really like hope for him to get the hat trick. Partially because I predicted Orange to win this game, other way because like I just want to see him do well. Like I've been enjoying how he plays, I've been enjoying how all of Team Orange plays, and I just hope, yeah, to get some really nice goals.
There we go. And Pixz actually announced earlier today that he was only able to make the one show match, so we could have seen Tim on the Team Blue side. Maybe he would have done better with the squad. But overall, it's going to be back over to Finest. Finest down to Rado Eagle. Rado Eagle will leave it for Tim. Now Tim gets another 50-50 to get it past Pixzikar. Looking for the hat trick once again. Tim, the one-man army. Oh my goodness. And like this is the type of plays we expect out of Pixzikar, where he's the one with the mechanics being able to 1v3. But then, right when we get into this one, we see Tim doesn't really look mechanical, but he's able to 1v3 the entire team.
You don't need to be mechanical to score the goals you need, man.
Exactly. Pixzikar off the backboard, though, will try to set up his teammate, and Finest will be the one to clear that ball out. And you do have to wonder if maybe this is finally catching up to Pixzikar, because Finest, even though he started off the season as an Academy player, he has had some experience in the main league, and he's always been considered more mechanical player on his team. And maybe that's what's giving them the advantages, but Tim the Bull, a 4th goal on the board. He can't be stopped.
This match is becoming really one-sided really quick, and really blue team does need to wake up if they want to show anything in this show match.
And remember, if it wasn't for Rado Eagle, this may be a sweep after this match. Tim, he's stepping up majorly. However, no matter who wins, we will see Pixzikar later on tonight, and we're going to see him versus the likes of Cosmic in a 1v1 tonight. That's going to be really nice to see. As we said, the very mechanical ball chaser versus the patient console player, or I guess previously console player in the 1v1 show match. It'll be Team Gold versus Team White in that match as well, so it'll be very interesting to see how that 1v1 will go.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Sorry?
I'm excited if this is the level that the Academy teams like are bringing, like the Academy players are bringing with like some experience. I really am excited for the next matchups.
Yeah, there we go. We do got our 2s matchup up next, but here comes Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit ends up getting a 50 past the likes of Billy Too Silly, but Tim the Bull will be there at the at the ball at the very end there. Now over to Tim. Tim ends up leaving it for Fahrenheit as he ends up getting demoed out of the way, but Billy Too Silly wound up clearing the ball along. Now with 47 seconds left on the clock, Team Pixz is going to have to try and step up here, but Billy Too Silly almost getting a strike top left, but his team is not leaving the offensive side anytime soon.
Yeah, this is looking really dire for Team Blue. If I was Team Blue right now, I would be talking about next game rather than this game. Maybe try and get one for a little bit like of a confidence booster, but back it in, think for what you do next game, and just take game 4. Try not to lose it in trick 4.
There we go. Pixz managing to get his first goal since the second goal of the game in game number 1. So there we go. Pixz is not going to be scoreless for 2 whole games. He will get one at the very end, and maybe that's going to give him the confidence they need in order to maybe take this game 4 and bring it to a game 5.
It's scary to think that it's been 9 minutes since they last scored a goal. Or like over 9 minutes even.
Billy, though, he's looking for his double tap himself. Sorry to set up Finest. Finest will get demoed out by Rado Eagle. We're seeing that Rado Eagle, he's trying to introduce some demos into the play. I would like to see him add him a little bit more demos on the offensive side, but other than that, he is helping out his team with those demos, trying to clear up some space. But now, 1 second left on the clock, and that's going to be game number 3, heading over to Team Tim. Team Tim, and especially Tim the Bull himself, really stepping up. And everybody thinks I'm joking when I say Tim the Bull's the best player in the world, but no one has proven me otherwise. We don't normally get to see on the Havoc stream. We saw one show match a couple weeks ago where an Academy player faced off against a main league player, and the Academy player won it in game 5. Shadow Jag managing to beat Itsuki out of Team Blue. And it showed that Academy players are improving, and they are getting stronger, but Pixz, I guess that warm-up goal in the previous game did work out as he managed to get another goal on the board.
Yeah, and Rado Eagle doing exactly what you asked of him, making a demo on the offensive play, and then like Pixz could like take the ball and score in the corner quite easily.
And it has been known that Rado Eagle actually does keep the stream open sometimes when he plays, so maybe he actually listened to our little bit of advice, and it's now working out. Pixz almost getting the double at the last moment, but now Tim and Finest clear that ball out to the midfield line, but not out just yet. But here comes Finest. He leaves it for Billy. Billy now going to try and maintain possession here. Looking for the 50 with Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit tries to play it slow. Now back over to Rado Eagle. He looks at the shots. Now getting back over to Billy Too Silly. Billy Too Silly. Now over. Pitches the ball mid. Back over to Finest. Finest down. Over to Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit now looking for the touch himself. Ends up not being able to get the touch though. And it's going to be over to Tim, who's going to try and start up this offensive strength that we have seen from them in the last 2 games.
Yeah, way faster start from Team Blue, and you can really already see it. Gave him a couple of opportunities and even a goal. I just hope they can keep it up for like the next 4 minutes at least.
Exactly. But now getting into the rest of this game here on Salty Shores night. Pixz is going to clear the ball over the corner. Now going to be following it up here. Pixz into the air. Ends up not being able to get it past without getting bumped. But now it's over to Rado Eagle. Stops the ball at the midfield line, but Tim and Finest taking possession at the midfield line. Will end up setting up Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, though, not able to put the ball on target. So back over to Fahrenheit once again. Over to Tim. Tim down to Finest. Is going to get the 50-50, but Billy isn't able to put the ball on target. That could have been the tying goal right there for Team Tim. Billy ends up faking it. Down to Tim. Tim almost getting the goal. Great call out there from Tim to get the ball there. Almost gets a free shot. Now Pixz awkward in net. Ends up setting up Billy. Billy pops the ball mid over to Tim, but Tim is able to get the 50, but he can't get the ball on target.
Yeah, they looked really scared for Team Blue for a while, but now they're back at it, and let's hope they keep up the level.
Back over to Finest. Finest looks for the Tim. Puts the ball out to the midfield line, over to Billy Too Silly. Billy, out to Rado Eagle. Now trying to push the ball across. Here comes Rado Eagle once again. Ends up not being able to get the touch he needs, but Pixz will look for the pass mid. Rado Eagle looking for some bumps. Now going to be back over to Tim once again. Tim looking for the pinch. Isn't able to get there. It's Pixz. He's going to cover that opportunity whenever he gets, but Finest actually gets a pinch. It was on target. Finest really stepping up here for his role model Tim. Trying to look for a pinch himself, but it actually ends up resulting in a goal. It looks like Team Tim are looking for these Cuckster pinches, and they almost managed to get a goal out of him, but it will set up the offensive play nonetheless. And Tim, oh my goodness, he's scoring every single goal.
Really good pressure from Team Orange in the last couple of seconds, and it pays off. Pressure makes mistakes.
Exactly. But now back over to Pixz once again. He's gonna try and maintain possession here. Ball popped over and across. Back to Pixz. He's gonna look for the ground pinch, and Finest will clear that ball away. Back to Pixz on 0 boost. He's been able to maintain possession, passing to mid. Tim will just pop the ball in the air, and Billy should be able to get a touch on. He actually ends up missing. It's going to be back to Finest. Finest ends up taking it there, though. It's going to be over to Tim. Tim gets a great first touch in possession. Look at that there from Tim. Complete composure on the goal line when everyone else seems to be panicking. That's what we like to see from Tim. And he's never considered himself a 1v1 player, but his composure definitely shows.
I'd really say Tim is holding Team Orange in the match with like his amazing heroics sometimes. Like he really is like telling these two people he's playing with, like, don't worry, I'm here. I'll be your leader. Just follow me, and I'll make sure you guys win. Or those guys win.
Exactly. But now ball back over to Tim. Tim gonna pop the ball into the air. He'll pop the ball down now. It's gonna be back to Billy Too Silly. Now once again here, over to Billy Too Silly. Over to Finest. Almost managed to get the goal. Now it's gonna be back over to Tim. Tim trying to maintain possession. Back to Pixz. Pixz leaving it. Now down to Finest. Finest will look for the shot, and that's gonna be a goal. Team Tim once again in the lead.
I'm not 100% certain, maybe someone can check about this, but is this the first goal from Team Orange not scored by Tim?
I believe so. Yeah, there we go. A non-Tim goal right away. Great call on that, Jasper.
Assuming we do not count game 1.
Yep. Here we go, though. And it looks like, I believe we have our next matchup. We've got people to replace. I believe it's going to be Bubs and Rado Eagle versus FDL and Sleepy. That's going to be a very interesting 2v2 match coming up next. A main league level player and an academy player for both teams. So it's going to be very solid. Oh my goodness, though. That's going to be a miss on the back line. And Pixz will tie up the game here. Let's see what happened here. And it looks like it was Finest. Actually had a pretty easy save by what it looked like, but it looks like he got faked out by Pixz just backflipping away from the ball. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why on defense you always want to go for the ball. I don't know about y'all, but in my opinion, I'd always rather be balled than faked. I want the other team to have to work in order to get that goal.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. Like, at least go for, like, have the ball. If you're balled, it happens. If you're faked, it just kind of looks awkward, right? You kind of look a bit silly.
Speaking of silly, Billy Too Silly not able to get to the ball, but Tim will save that one away. And we're still tied. Do remember the last time this series went to an OT? It was Team Blue with Pixz and Rado Eagle managing to get the OT goal. But now it's going to be over to Pixz once again. Ends up getting it over Tim, but Tim was just trying to lose the 50 to Finest to maintain possession. Now Finest looking to goes with a fake under Rado Eagle. Now trying to set it up, but Pixz will launch the ball down the field. Billy's in an awkward situation, but he gets back to the ball. Fahrenheit looks for the shot, saved away by Billy Too Silly, picking up the Savior medal. But now Tim gets the ball over one. Now back to the midfield line. Finest keeps the ball in the air. Here comes Billy to win the game, and he gets the goal in 0 seconds. Billy Too Silly, the academy player, finishes it at 0 seconds after a brilliant pass from Finest. Oh my goodness, that's the way to win this series. Oh my goodness.
It looked like Billy Too Silly realized that overtime was the comfort zone.
Looks like we got one gifted sub from KS Mac. KS Mac, thank you so much there for the gift sub to Panda RL. Thank you so much, KS Mac. It is much, much appreciated. And it looks like we got a message here from Solly DD in the chat. Well, hold on one second. Bubs manages to get his first goal on the board there. Looks like just a very solid play here. Rado Eagle loses 50 to Bubs, and Bubs will put that top net. But it looks like, are there any tourneys for EU? There are no tournaments for EU. However, we are looking to do that in the future, so if you want to put time and investment now, you can join the Havoc Discord by doing !Discord and try to form your own team under EU so we can start trying to get a league play for the EU players soon. And we do allow EU players at this current moment to play in our league play if you're willing to play on US East servers. So keep that in mind. But now, starting out this game once again, it's going to be interesting to see Abdiel versus Bubs. Essentially the two same types of players. As Bubs, he's a mega ball chaser, and Abdiel is just as much of a ball chaser. It's going to be very interesting to see how this goes, but Bubs, with a great solo play, will get a second goal on the board.
Yeah, it's already like half a minute in, and it's already 2-0. Good start. Also, talking about EU players in your American thing, I have actually played for the American Academy team once, did I not?
Yeah, you did.
I think it was Academy, not sure.
Yeah, Jasper with a hard EU carry, since EU is now confirmed major region. But now it's going to be over to Abdiel. Then just 50 the ball across, over to the corner. Now back over to Bubs. He tries to pass over to Rado Eagle, isn't able to do so, but here comes Flexi trying to maintain possession. Looking for the pass out mid. Avdiel ends up having to go for a fake challenge, but here comes Bubs into the air, looking for the solo play. Looking for a shot, it's going to be weak, and Avdiel will easily save that one across. Can he get the beat on Rado Eagle? No. Rado Eagle's doing a very great job supporting his higher level teammate. Now let's go over to Avdiel once again. We can start seeing the ball chase in action. Because we do have to remember that we're looking at random teams here. These players have never played together before, so it's going to be interesting to see how this series is going to go. But here we go. Flexi manages to get the first goal on the board here. You'd think it would be Avdiel, but it's actually going to be the pass from Avdiel that sets up Flexi.
That was a really nice shot from Flexi as well, coming in at the right time and finishing off a good pass. Honestly, I think that's good enough for him to start getting on his way.
Exactly, and it looks like I got a mention here from Solid DD. You should invest more in EU, though, not gonna lie. Yes, we are going to do our best to invest in EU. Of course, we kind of need somebody to run the division. I mean, if everybody wants to bother Jasper, maybe. But...
hey, I told you, I'm down to help out with European tournaments. Maybe then I don't have to test at 4 AM.
But here we go. Bubs putting it all over to the side. Now back over to Bubs once again. He gets a great 50 out middle, but Flexi should be able to maintain possession. Flexi gets it past Rado Eagle. Flexi now going to be looking for a pass out mid here. Avdiel looking for the bump, but Rado Eagle going to have to get the save. He ends up not getting the touch he needs. But Flexi already stepping up here for his team in ways that probably most people probably wouldn't expect here from the first minute of the game.
Of course, the demo was nice there, but like, you're nothing with a dead goalkeeper if the ball's not going on target, right?
Exactly. Oh, it looks like from the chat, Jasper, you're one of us. You should be helping from the Solid DD. And then Techers Zed in chat just saying your name.
What's up,
Ooh, Avdiel tying up the game. Here we go. Look at this right here, 2-2. Avdiel stepping up here, gets it right over Bubs. Bubs barely enough to get that touch there, and Rado Eagle not prepared to support his teammate. That's something we do have to find interesting, is that these academy players, if they really want to step up, even if they're not as mechanically good and can't really do all the ball carrying stuff, we want to see them really step up on the supporting side. As we saw that from Rado Eagle, he was facing forward. Bubs challenged for him. He ended up just staying grounded. So next time we see Rado Eagle as that second man, we got to see him supporting his teammate a little bit better. Oh my goodness, the fake gets it over, and Avdiel balling out Bubs will end up getting a third goal on the board.
Well, you can definitely say Blue Team has started warming up, and right now it seems like that's all they needed. A bit of a warm-up period.
But here we go. Now it's going to be back into the kickoff here. Avdiel and his teammate really stepping up here against Bubs and Rado Eagle. Bubs already getting faked out, and I don't think anybody in chat can see. He just said, please don't, in the text chat, however that's going to be. But here we go. Back over to Bubs, trying to maintain possession, but he gets bumped up by Flexi. Look at the support here from Flexi. He's trying to do a lot of work on his own. He's not trying to get carried. He's trying to play a good, solid teammate here for Avdiel, and it's allowing Avdiel to play a little bit better since he doesn't have to focus as much on carrying.
Yeah, maybe, but like I've also seen like maybe a bit too much eagerness from Flexi where he went for the ball like without properly communicating it maybe, because like they both went for it there. That could have been a bit of trouble, but they managed to hold on.
Avdiel, look at the flip reset! Oh my goodness, Avdiel with the flip reset managed to get over. And remember, Bubs is the highest MMR player in this lobby. I believe he's currently sitting at around 750. And we got Avdiel, who's currently sitting around 1650. So, but Avdiel is known to be very, very mechanical. But if he has a teammate that's as smart as Flexi supporting him, then his mechanics can definitely be shown as they are right now, and might allow them to win this game number 1.
Oh. But yeah, but it really seems like the blue team has woken up, and orange team cannot do anything to him anymore.
Exactly. But here comes Avdiel into the air once again. Bubs will fake it, but Avdiel's still off the ceiling, looking to just try and maintain possession. Gets a flip reset. He's kept in the possession, keeping it away from the other team. And it looks like Flexi actually wins the 50 against the highest MMR player. But now it's coming back over to Avdiel, popping the ball forward. Isn't able to get it past Bubs. Bubs will clear the ball over him. Flexi puts the ball behind him, over to Rado Eagle. Rado Eagle off the backboard is now going to take it for himself. Tries to pass the ball mid, over to Bubs. Bubs off the side wall. Going to be looking for the follow-up once again. Looks at the shot, looks top left corner, isn't able to put the ball on target though. And Team Avdiel and Sleepy still really stepping up when it matters most. Here comes Avdiel into the air, ground to air dribble, looking to get it past Bubs. Looks at the low 50-50, but he isn't able to do so.
I'm kind of sorry.
Looks like we've got another message in chat there from Solly. This is currently NA East, is whatever the players are most comfortable with playing, and currently it's East, but Bubs, we'll get another goal on the board here. We're gonna bring it back to then one.
I was just about to say that I was kind of disappointed with the Orange after like a really good start. They kind of just let it slip out of their hands, but maybe they're back.
Exactly, but here comes Bubs right off the kickoff. Has the possession here, but Avdiel, he's going to challenge that every day of the week. Now he's going to pass the ball forward. Over to Avdiel. Avdiel tries to flick the ball over to the side wall. Over to the side now, once again, is Bubs. Bubs into the air. Ends up getting dunked on by his own teammate, though. But will it set up an offensive opportunity? Doesn't look like it. Avdiel will pinch that ball out, but it goes straight to Bubs. Bubs looking for a solo play here at the final moment. Tries to get it past Flexi. He does. Ball still bouncing awkwardly here for the team in blue. But now ball's going to be cleared down the field, and game number one. Hold on, 1 second. Ball's still up. Bubs looks for the shot. It's off target. Flexi into the air, tries to push the ball forward. It's coming back to Rado Eagle. Rado Eagle looking for the follow. Now going to be back over now to the legs of Flexi. Bubs trying to maintain possession. It looks like the teams have switched colors on us, but we're going to be back over to Rado Eagle. Rado Eagle pushing the ball forward. Not going to be leaving it for Flexi. Flexi over to Avdiel. Avdiel trying to maintain possession here in the air. Avdiel gets a great first touch, gets it over Bubs. Rado Eagle has to get the touch here. He will, but Flexi can get the follow-up here. Gets past one. He's looking for the 50 on Bubs. This is what we've been talking about. Flexi, he's been taking possession. He's been losing 50s to Avdiel. He's been setting up his teammate a lot better than the other academy player in here in this lobby. But Rado Eagle, he's been known to listen to the stream before. If we can start seeing him take some 50-50s, look for some more demos, setting up Bubs, we can definitely see a closer series here.
He just did it earlier as well, like with the demoing in offense, and like he listened and it worked. So I would love to see him do it again. Listen to the advice and improve.
Exactly. Avdiel puts the ball over to the side wall. Back to Rado Eagle. Rado Eagle looks for the shot's going to be weak though, and Avdiel's going to clear that ball away. Bubs will maintain possession here, at least for the moment. And he gets the ball past one. Looking to get the bump on Flexi. He isn't able to do so. Flexi gets it past him. He gets the demo. That might be an empty net, and Flexi and Avdiel are going to go up by one once again.
It's against Flexi scoring. Like, good take. Like, he killed the one guy, beaten out the other guy. Actually, not allowed. Don't know for sure if I'm allowed to say kill rather than demoed.
I have no idea, to be honest, but here we go. 1-0 now. Avdiel and Flexi right off the... not in the first minute of the game like last time. Bubs still looking to try and see if he can carry his team. And afterwards, after I saw Bubs score that, I was like, maybe he's going to wake up mechanically and start getting a lot of these goals. But it looks like Avdiel has not been phased at all by anything that Bubs is doing. Even when Bubs gets a save or gets a good shot, he's not been phased, and the support from Flexi has to be one of the main indicators as to why Avdiel is looking so calm on the field at the moment.
Yeah, it seems like Flexi has woken up and chosen to prove himself today in the show match. Like, what he's doing in the second game, like, impressive stuff. He doesn't even need Avdiel at this point.
Exactly. Oh, Avdiel taking possession once again, getting chased down by Rado Eagle. He doesn't have the boost to actually catch up for that demo, but Avdiel's trying to maintain possession. He gets caught off guard by Bubs, but Rado Eagle ends up popping the ball straight up into the air. Flexi looking for the goal, isn't able to beat Bubs to the ball, but Avdiel will maintain possession. Ball back over to Avdiel. Avdiel pushing the ball forward. Now going to be over to the corner once again. But still, this is a very solid game from both of these teams. Just looks like that Team Avdiel is just that little bit better at this moment in time.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a more one-sided game than the first, I'd definitely say. Like, maybe want to see a bit more offensive pressure, maybe even like a bit of teamwork. I don't know how comfortable these players are with each other, but it's definitely been a lot of like one plays from Bubs.
Exactly, but here comes Flexi. He had a chance to just shoot that on target. Avdiel trying to pass it right back down, maybe looking for a little bit of freestyle action right there. But here we go, Rado Eagle. Can we see him lose the 50 to his teammate? There we go. Now they maintain possession, but Bubs is out of boost. And I'm actually currently teaming with Bubs, and I'm so used to him having zero boost whenever he needs to do something with the ball. So it's not like it's a new thing here from Bubs. But now back over to Flexi. Flexi now into the air, looking for a lot more mechanics. Look at this here from Flexi, looking a lot more mechanical than game number one. We saw him look like he's a very solid positional player in game number one, supporting his teammate. Where now we're starting to see him bring out the mechanics, and that might be able to be enough of a mix-up to secure match point here for the squad.
The time is ticking down, and it's getting more squeaky for Blue to tie the game up. And right now, I don't really see it happening.
FDL will get a brilliant 50-50 there, but Bubs is there to maintain possession. Over to Rado Eagle, just trying to slow down the play. Trying to pass it back to Bubs. He actually flicks it over FDL. He's going to set up his teammate greatly there. But Flexi, look at this possession. He is not afraid of Bubs at all. Into the air. Look at these mechanics. Tries to pinch the ball forward. Tries to get over Rado Eagle. Isn't able to do so, but it goes right back to FDL. FDL trying to pass the ball right back out mid to Flexi. Isn't able to do so, but Flexi will go for a 50-50. Right now, 1v1. Bubs versus FDL. FDL's been saving every single ball so far, and he will do it once again. Oh my goodness, he's looking very strong.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed with Team Orange right here. Like, not only FDL, like you said, but also Flexi is doing great for his team. And yeah, right now, Bubs and Rado just don't have an answer.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like we got a message in chat from Solly DD once again. Well, you also had a statement saying that I sound like Musty. I hope you're referring to Jasper, not me. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to be Musty. But here we go.
People told me this before. I feel like I've heard this before, and I don't believe it.
But now over to Solly DD. How do you join Academy? You just have to join the Discord, and then whenever the signups in Academy go live, you can go over to hashtag signups to sign up. Once you get the chance, you have a lot more to do it. And looks like from Azriel, Azriel in chat, what rank is Bubs? Bubs is currently around 1750, and FDL is around 1650. So the lower level main league player is actually doing a little bit more in this 2v2. Maybe he's a little bit more used to playing with lower level teammates, or maybe Flexi is supporting that just that little bit better on the offensive side. But here comes FDL. Look at that possession. He gets it past Rado Eagle. Now he's looking for a ground shot. Actually looks at the volley. Look at that volley shot from FDL. Doesn't even have to let the ball touch the ground, and he still gets a ton of power on that one. FDL gets the early goal, and as we saw in the last game, all they need is one goal in order to win.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with Team Blue. I've definitely before the game I've talked up Rado a bit and now it just kind of looks like he really does need to step up and help his teammate out to avoid getting swept.
Exactly. Here comes Flexi. Ends up leaving it for FDL. FDL, a little bit of a monkey possession here, but Flexi's respecting FDL. He's done a lot here for him. But Rado Eagle into the air is going to look for a shot. Flexi will maintain possession. And this is what we like to see. Flexi is not looking like he's an Academy player. He's looking very confident. And that's what we like seeing out of the Academy players in these types of show matches, is that they're not playing afraid. They realize that, hey, in reality, even though Bubs is a really, really good player, and maybe his team is a very, very solid team, when it comes to individual things, they're only more consistent. If you have the smarts, you can beat these higher level players if you play properly.
Yeah, playing with confidence is like a mental game. And to be honest, the mental game is also 50% of winning the Rocket League game. And that's what Flexi's definitely doing great. Like, I wouldn't think like Flexi's gonna miss anything if I see him driving around there with confidence.
Exactly. But here comes Bubs, trying to push the ball forward down the field. Going to be maybe looking for a Musty. He normally goes for Musty here. He actually goes to the fake flip instead, and that's going to be a tied game here. Bubs, I mentioned, you step it up once it matters most. Once again, look at this here. Ties up the game. We're not going to see a 1-0 win here for FDL's team. And finally, Bubs able to get it past FDL, and he's been going for a lot of these solo plays, and FDL saved every single one. Maybe this is where the floodgates finally open.
Just like in the first series, it's been a long while since one team scored. It's not been 9 minutes, but it's definitely been long.
Exactly, but here's Flexi looking for the pass off the ceiling. FDL ends up deciding that's better for him to leave, but Rado Eagle ends up not being able to maintain possession. FDL will get a brilliant 50-50. Now he's looking to steal both the boosts, looking to just be a nuisance here for Bubs. Because FDL, he's one of those ranked players that you never want to play against. Not because he's necessarily good at the game, just because he will challenge every single ball, and it gets really, really annoying. I've actually played against him and his teammate before. Even though I was able to win, that's definitely the least fun rank match you can probably ever go against. But in the end, sometimes the least fun matches for the opponents is what ends up showing that you're a very solid player.
Definitely. Like, as a player, you need to be able to play and concentrate on everything. Doesn't matter how fun or not it can be. You need to prove yourself at any given time.
Yeah, indeed. But now, it's going to be back over to Flexi. Flexi tries to push the ball forward. Now back over to Flexi once again. Looks for a pass out mid here to Abdiel. Abdiel in position. He will get the 50 past both of the players on blue defenders. But now he's going to be looking for a shot. Top right corner. Abdiel getting another goal. And oh my goodness, Abdiel, even though he's very, very mechanical, definitely more mechanical than, say, Tim the Bull, he definitely has some of those solo queue mindsets and positioning abilities that allow him to really step up when it matters most.
I'd also like to go back a bit to like just a couple of seconds before where Flexi tried to pass back from the wall. And even though he failed, I do enjoy seeing them try to go for these things. Because as much as like it doesn't always go great, you know, it's good to see him try. Because that's how you improve.
Exactly. Oh, here we go. Bubs managing to get a second goal. Maybe we're going to see a big back and forth here. I know Bubs, he definitely does not want to get swept in any series he plays in, even if he's playing in this just for fun. But still, it's a very close match here among these two teams. And Abdiel, he's definitely looking like the more confident player at the moment.
I'd say for Pride, there is no friendly matches. You want to just play your best and win every single one. Showmatch or not.
Exactly, but here comes Abdiel looking for the solo play. Ends up getting out 50 by Rado Eagle. Rado Eagle finally looking like he's stepping up in this series. But here comes Bubs. Manages to get the cut around one. Ends up bringing out low boost, and Abdiel fakes him out. Now back to Rado Eagle. Rado Eagle taking possession. Tries to fake out one. Gonna be back over to Flexi. Flexi now into the air, looking for the 50-50. Loses the back to Abdiel. Abdiel pops the ball off the sidewall, looking for a shot. Isn't able to get there though. Back to Rado Eagle. Rado Eagle back to Bubs. Bubs takes a long shot. Can Flexi get the save? He will. Academy player stepping up now. And remember, Flexi's actually in the running for being one of the Academy teams to go to the promotion relegation tournament. So this is going to be a great experience for him if he can manage to get a win against a really solid main league member and Academy member.
Yeah, if it was one of the opponents from the Academy League and I see him playing like this, I'd be scared for the promotion matches.
Exactly, but Abdiel, with the ball past Bubs, it's been so many opportunities where even though Bubs, he's definitely more mechanical, he has more experience, Abdiel, for some reason, is just running away with these goals.
I mean, he does have to show the right thing, right? Again, he is the main league player. He has to show his teammates, like, look, this is how we do it in the big leagues, boy. Get ready.
Exactly, exactly. And he's going to get a fourth goal on the board, mimicking Tim in game number 2 of the last series. Managing to get 4 goals on the board. Maybe he can go for 5. Abdiel, when he was first shown on a Havoc stream, he actually played in the promotion relegation tournament, getting Team Red to go back to the main league. And he ended up having so many goals. He was really known for his striking, and we're seeing that here once again on a team that he's not usually playing with. He's stepping up striking wise, and he's getting all the goals he needs to get this win. Except of course, Abdiel's looking a lot more mechanical and consistent compared to the very first time we saw him.
Yeah, and I gotta say, for Team Blue right now, the time is getting dire with 25 seconds to go. This is their last life, and it's not looking great.
Flexi into the air. Can we see an Academy player get a clip? Oh, Bubs will deny the final moment. Can Bubs get it past Abdiel? Abdiel with another brilliant 50-50. It just looks like Bubs has not adapted the fact that Abdiel pretty much goes for the 50-50. He does not fake challenge at all. It looks like Bubs just hasn't been able to adapt. But Abdiel over to Bubs is going to be able to get to it. Back to Flexi. Flexi back to Bubs. Bubs into the air. Now going to be looking for the follow-up, but that's going to be the end of this series. Abdiel and Flexi getting the sweep. Very mechanical. It should be an instant drop-in. Probably the same type of match. We were talking to Pixz being the ultimate ball chaser. Well, Bubs, at least in once, he's an ultimate ball chaser as well. And Cosmic, of course, is a very patient player. He's got 1500 to 1, so we can see. And he's just trying to test the defense right now. Really trying to keep it close. Trying to keep the ball close to his car. And there we go. There's the first demo to get possession. He's going to hopefully be able to turn this right in. Looking for a top right corner shot. Bubs will get the save. But Cosmic, very solid. Look at this here. He's completely in Bub's head at this moment in time, trying to set up a first goal.
And as you see in Bub's name, and as we heard like during the break, Bubs is very determined to show himself after his last game, like not being able to fully show himself like he wants. Like also heard he might not be a once player, and that he just conceded, like definitely struggling at the start, but you know, he might just have to run up in the ones with him. A ones is a very different game out to twos, I'd say. Even though at some points in time the last game was kind of a 1v1 sometimes.
Exactly. and we are playing on Bubs' home server, and apparently Cosmic has also just gotten a new controller, so we have to wonder if that's going to affect his gameplay at all. But here comes Bubs. 1v1s, especially 1v1s on stream, can be very, very nerve-wracking. So I'm not expecting as much mechanics from Bubs, even though we do see him about to go for an air dribble in the flip set at the last second there. But here comes Cosmic. Cosmic looking for a fake Musty, ends up popping the ball towards the net, steals Bubs' boost. Bubs ends up giving away the ball once again. Cosmic can't get a shot on target there though, and it's still going to be a 1-0 lead here between Cosmic and Bubs.
I'd also say about the one being nerve-wracking on stream. I just think in general, if you're on stream, you just kind of want to look your best, and like, you know, when you try too hard, you start to mess up without really realizing it. It's like one of those voodoo things, right? You just gotta get used to like make sure you get in the right mindset before you start, and yeah, give it your best. And not hit the post.
Oh my goodness. That save there from Cosmic, that's the type of goal that Bubs is scoring 99.9% of the time. And Cosmic managed to get the save, but there we go. Great ground play there coming out from Bubs. He will get his first goal on the board here. Let's hear from Bubs. He fakes Cosmic away. He starts up a bounce dribble, and just like in that 2v2, we see him look for the volley shot. It's going to go straight in the back of the net.
Yeah, I'm well impressed with that shot. Like, definitely after the goal he conceded, he picked it back up a bit. He got like in the groove a bit more. He started to. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm really struggling here. It's tired. I'm like, you know, that I was saying. Yeah, no, I'm liking this. Like, Bubs is definitely picking up his speed, doing what he must do, and let's hope he can continue this for a good match.
Oh my goodness, look at that here from Cosmic. Again, another fake Musty, and it actually works out this time. Bubs, he goes for the pre-jump. He actually is trusting that Cosmic's going to go for that type of shot, and if he did go for that shot, maybe it was a save. But Cosmic, once again in the lead.
That's gonna hurt. The kickoff seems like a rather good, like, they're quite even on kickoff, but then after, Cosmic definitely had the better recovery, and like now he has his like the boost from Bubs, and it's Bubs chasing.
I think Bubs does have a solid enough kickoff that we're not going to see a lot of kickoff goals, but we are going to see a lot of kickoff possessions going to Cosmic. With a great demo there from Cosmic, that should be goal number 2, but Bubs ends up not being able to put that on target. Looks like we got an OSM fanboy here. He's not able to score his empty net.
Yeah, that also definitely hits close to home, because I just see him do it, like, I've been there, I've done that, I've bought the t-shirt, you know? It's just... and it even hurts more that he got scored on afterwards.
In pretty much the same fashion he missed, exactly. 2-goal lead now for Cosmic. Cosmic looking like he's ready and warmed up here in this game. And Bubs, he's going to definitely have to try and play better against this type of playstyle. Bubs, if he's playing against a monkey in ones, he can out-monkey them, but he's not playing against a monkey. He's playing against a really solid, really smart, patient player. And we're looking at a lot of, that's more in regards to offense. He actually goes with a Musty this time, but when we look at the defense, we see that Cosmic does not really throw in a lot of early challenges. He really likes shadow defense, and if Bubs can make sure he keeps his composure, he can get a lot more goals like that, because Cosmic does shadow defend a lot, so Bubs can just set up perfect shots and try to score those every single time. We can maybe see him play a little bit more like Mile, take a little bit more long shots into the top corners, and he should be able to get the win here.
Yeah, that was a really solid goal. That was a solid play. I'd say well set up for the 50. He wins the 50, gets the goal. I think that's definitely what he needs to continue doing, and not rush into, like you said, monkey against this kind of player. Because I also definitely would say that Cosmic has his ones mechanics down, and like that's how it's played.
The basics in ones right now are down for Cosmic. The only thing that's limiting him from here and being consistent top 100 is maybe just a little bit more less predictability on his defense, than maybe just a little bit more things added to his offensive arsenal, and maybe he can be consistently top 100. But so far it's going to be him versus Bubs, and Bubs ends up not being able to get the goal, and now Cosmic's just going to waste down the clock. Look at this here from Cosmic. It looks like Bubs did see he was going to waste down the clock, and he did have to go back in time. But Cosmic, seeing that Bubs just sat still, ended up just waiting a little bit, and then Bubs ended up being forced out of the net.
That's gotta hurt. Even like after the little roundabout, he still couldn't make it in time, didn't even get close, and yeah, wasting the time, as you said.
And I do recall in a very recent 1v1, it was AMS versus Evo, actually, where Evo missed a goal and he just sat in net, and AMS literally did not move. Like, Evo did not leave his net. He was like, AMS just score. AMS did not score the goal until the final 30 seconds of that game, because Evo just did not want to leave the net to make sure that AMS was getting that goal.
It's a dangerous game, of course. Like, you kind of just give up when you know you're beaten, and then, like, of course, if you do give up, you have the risk that they waste the time, and if you don't give up, it's like, it might be demoralizing, you know, just like trying to hustle back and then maybe just not make it, even maybe by just a pixel. It can hurt your morale, like, rather than when you give up, but it's a choice you need to make.
Exactly, but here comes Bubs. He's trying to just buy some space here, and with those fakes, he does manage to catch Cosmic off guard, in which way he's taking that ball. But now, he's going to look for the flip reset. He can't get it, but there still might be opportunity here. Bubs trying to take possession once again, trying to get it around Cosmic, but Cosmic just goes for the drive challenge, gets the demo, and that should be the end of game number 1 here.
Yeah, I hope Bubs is taking notes, though, because I definitely do think...
Exactly, but let's get right into this next match, see who's going to get the win. Jasper, take it away.
Okay, I'm looking here. I'd say Bubs would win the kickoff, or like wins where the ball is going, but ball's straight for Cosmic, so what can he do here? Ooh, I would say that's not the best possible outcome there. Is this what I think it is?
Looks like we got an own goal in a 1v1. Oh my goodness, we saw Tim's fantastic own goal earlier. Looks like Cosmic, he whiffs the flick, and then he tries to take possession as early as possible, and then he tries to take it back to his own corner. He ends up putting it right in the back of his net. Remember, everybody, this is 1500 once. I mean, if a 1500 can do this, y'all can too.
To be fair to Cosmic, when Tim did it, like, he just turned up another level and just, yeah, got away with the series. Started scoring a lot, started doing great things, and helped his team out. Of course, there is no team to help out this time, but who knows, maybe the own goal can start another triumphant uprising, even though he doesn't need it as much.
Cosmic, he's just, like, even though he's down by a goal, he's kind of just playing with his food here. He's trying to get in Bubs' head once again. Now, back over to Cosmic. Looking for the play, isn't able to get back to it. He will get the boost steal, and he gets the demo. This should be a free goal here. And now Bubs, he will spawn near side, and Cosmic should be able to put this in. And, I mean, it wasn't the most straightforward path, but he does get the double tap in.
All too easy. He makes it look all too easy. If you would look at his gameplay, he would say, oh yeah, I can do that, but there is no way. He's just like, very well placed, maybe a bit of precision, but like he still manages to put it in. Aye. This kickoff.
Kickoff goal right away from here from Cosmic. As we said from the very beginning, that they pretty much got a neutral kickoff, but Cosmic will maintain possession. And then the most neutral type of kickoffs, whoever has possession will be getting a lot of kickoff goals. And here we go, Cosmic already stepping up on the kickoff once again.
See, you've mastered the craft of a great caster, cursing it by saying earlier that Cosmic wouldn't score, or like there wouldn't be many kickoff goals scored. There is definitely one here already in game 2 to start off.
Hey, it's only one. It's only one. Oh, here comes Bubs. Looking for the Cuxer pinch. Isn't able to get the ball in the back of the net. Almost were able to yell for Tim on stream. But now it's back over to Cosmic. Cosmic taking possession here with 0 boost, and he still managed to get the ball away from Bubs, and he gets the tire lock. He isn't able to get the boost, but we're seeing just how much pressure Cosmic is putting on with just 0 boost on the field.
It's great to see people trying for like a very iconic moment in this scene, you know, like definitely with how much the scene has changed over the last years, to still see people trying the Cuxer pinch really makes you think like, you know what, that shot was ahead of its time. And I think I'm not the only one here when I say Pixz is one of my favorite European players of all time.
Oh, he's definitely my favorite European player of all time. And Cuxer, I mean, back when he won Worlds in Season 2, before he did that, he was literally spending 15 hours a day on Rocket League grinding because he really wanted that Worlds win. And I don't know about anyone else, but if you ever watched that Season 2 Worlds, Cuxer was on another level compared to everybody else.
Yeah, just like Bubs was on another level than this particular goal. No, but back to the grinding part. 15 hours a day, it's maybe not that healthy, but it's definitely the right determination to get you to the top of Rocket League.
Exactly, but here we go, tied 2-2. Cosmic and Bubs still remaining close in each game. Cosmic just edging out in just a little bit in every single field. The only thing that most people would consider is a little bit better that Bubs has is maybe Three's experience and of course mechanics. But maybe due to the nerves on stream or more, he's not able to remain consistent with how he's challenging these different types of balls or how he's scoring his goals, and it's allowing Cosmic to exploit those little mistakes.
Yeah, I'd also like to point out a little stat that like earlier was more in the favor of Cosmic, which now more so is in the favor of Bubs, which is a shooting stat. There's been a lot more wasted opportunities for Cosmic this time. Well, there's only been 2 shots for Bubs, 1 saved and wait, 1 saved and 2 in the net. Man, that's just what I realized. 3 in the net. My apologies. Clearly, I was wrong.
Here we go, though. Bubs taking the lead once again. We're starting to see some confidence being built out by the Mr. Bubs character. But now we got to see it continue. We got to see this confidence continue to the best of his ability. If he loses his confidence in his mechanics or his challenges, then Cosmic is going to run away with the series. And we already see that Cosmic has the boost game pretty much in lock. We've seen Bubs literally be next to the boost on multiple occasions, and somehow Cosmic still gets the boost. In terms of boost, Cosmic has the advantage, but Bubs, he's somebody who's known for his early challenges, even with low boost, and we can see that it's what's probably keeping him in this game defensively.
Yeah, he's definitely like doing a lot better like than the first game as well. I said it earlier, right? I think Bubs has everything he needs to win against as a once player. And right now, it's like one of my favorite things, and it's called high accuracy. If you want to be the once player, get high accuracy, because like every one's game is usually filled with shots.
Exactly. And if you can score all your shots, that's all you need. You just have to score more than your opponent. That's probably the type of game that Bubs is trying to play here, whereas Cosmic, he's just trying to get the goals when he can. He's trying to get into his opponent's head. As we can see here, he's going into the air here, trying to put the ball behind Bubs. But Bubs with a brilliant save is going to get the goal. And here's why we can see, even though Bubs, if he's grinding 1v1s, he might not be able to get his rank up that high due to the lack of smarts consistency. When it comes to a show match or a best of 5, just based on mechanics alone, you can win games.
Oh, definitely. And also like how you deal with the pressure. I don't know how much Cosmic has been on stream, but I do feel that the more you be on stream, the more confidence you build up, and it just gets easier, you know? Like, it's a mental block. That's all there is to it sometimes.
Exactly.
Of course, not all the time.
Here comes Cosmic once again, putting the ball out to his own corner. He ends up faking, giving Bubs a free shot, but Bubs, he plays it slow, and this might be a goal here from Bubs, and he will get the flip reset. That's going to be a 3-goal lead here now towards the end of game 2.
Beautifully played as well, just does what he has to do and does it cleanly.
We got to keep seeing this here from the likes of Bubs. Bubs is playing really solid at this moment in time, but Cosmic, he's somebody who can adapt, he can play better. He has experience, and actually, Cosmic, he was very close to making the winners finals of the Fear Fest Open qualifiers. We could have seen him play against the top 1v1 players in the scene if he was able to win, I believe, just one match. I believe he lost in game 3 versus a very solid player. But now it's going to be over to the likes of Bubs once again. He's just trying to waste down the clock, and now it's going to be back over to Bubs. Bubs into the air with the flip reset, gets a double flip reset, and that's not going to be a goal here. Maybe it's a goal for Cosmic. He might just roll this one in, and he will, just to get some momentum going into game number 2. I mean, I guess it technically is possible for him to still tie up this game.
It is ones after all. And everything is possible in ones. All you need is 3 seconds on the clock, a kickoff goal, and then you still have 2 seconds left.
Exactly. Well, probably 1 second left. It's normally takes 2 seconds to score a goal, but Cosmic, he tries to do a solid play there at the end, isn't able to do so, and Bubs, he's definitely going to be happy that he at least got one. Maybe we can go 11 and 10, maybe. But here we go, getting into game number 3 here between these two teams, players. See who's going to get the win here between Bubs and Cosmic. But here we go. Back over to Bubs off the kickoff, and he will actually get the advantage right off the kickoff. Cosmic now going to have to be the one to adapt. Cosmic, even though he does have a lot more experience, and I'm a keyboard and mouse player myself, I don't know what it's like breaking in a new controller per se, especially for high level in a game. But Jasper, you're a controller player. Have you ever had to break in a controller, and how much does it really drop your skill when it comes to getting a new controller?
I'd say there's definitely like some robust feeling to it, because like if you use a controller a lot, there's this kind of like, it's the same with like when you sit in a sofa, right? Like the longer you sit in it, the more it just gets like set in, like the form starts to shape. And it's just like when you have a new controller, the buttons start to feel new. It's like they don't move as you're used to, even though it's the same controller sometimes, or maybe it's like a newer model. And like they should like move similar, but it's like the amount of usage switches the amount of it's definitely a sensitivity thing sometimes too. And it's partially and possibly mostly also placebo. The placebo is big in gaming.
Exactly, and here we go, Cosmic barely not able to get back to the ball. He almost got the pinch, but ended up pitching in rather than out. And that was almost a brilliant save there. If he got that save, Bubs, he's been someone to tilt and get nervous. So Cosmic managed to get that goal. Who knows how Bubs' mentality would have been after that.
So I was drinking for a second. Ooh, the bump! That's exactly how you clear a goal. If the shot's maybe not the best, just bump the keeper out and you have an open net.
And this is a brilliant bump as well. Look at that. He stays, essentially Cosmic stays attached to the car, but in a way that even if he gets bumped, he's not clearing the ball away like a cool shot. And he ends up getting the bump as well on Bubs just to make it all the better. Really stepping up here is Cosmic. He's going to continue to step up here against Bubs and see how well he can really do. Bubs into the air once again, onto the ceiling. Fakes the ball down. Gonna be faking the ball up again. Look at this. He gets the flip reset. He fakes it into a wave dash catch, but Cosmic just goes off the top of the ceiling of the goal and instant challenges Bubs. That's what we want to see out of him. But still, tied 2-2 here, and it's only been a minute, and we have another own goal. No, we won't. That would have been fun if we got another own goal. But Cosmic will have to regain on offense here as he gets another brilliant 50. Still maintaining possession. He looks for a quick shot, bottom right corner. Isn't able to get it though, and he actually tries to look for a bump, but Bubs, he's looking really aware at this moment in time.
Yeah, he's definitely more aware, but I would also say he maybe sometimes tries to do a bit too much. Same with like the last shot. I do think it could have been a goal, but I think he wanted a bit too clean or a bit too mechanic-y, and I think he outplayed himself at a certain point, and that's never a good thing.
Exactly. But still, as much as we are talking, it's still tied 2-2. Both these players looking very strong in both play styles that they're trying to do. Bubs looking for more instant challenges, using his speed to make very annoying fake challenges. He's been trying to use his mechanics, but Cosmic, he's just trying to play smart. Very positional game, being patient, waiting for Bubs to give him the ball. And you would think that might give the advantage to Bubs, but since Bubs has been not as patient as you'd probably expect him to be, that might allow Cosmic to really take the advantage in the rest of the series, unless he keeps passing it right to Bubs, and Bubs not going to miss this empty net, will get a goal lead.
Yeah, I was about to say a whole rant about how his slow playstyle definitely could help against the person who's not used to playing ones, but that's not out of the window, because clearly I'm wrong. Like, the proof's on the screen. He misplayed a little, ball ends up right in front of Bubs, and Bubs has an open net to score in.
There we go. Still 3 minutes left on the clock, and Cosmic ends up getting beat on that kickoff pretty strongly, but he does manage to maintain possession. Cosmic ends up getting bumped on that one. Bubs will manage to free flip to maintain possession. Cosmic, though, he's just going to stay on the ball. Who knows how much boost Cosmic has here, but he's able to get Bubs to jump. He's getting Bubs to use his boost, and it's going to allow Cosmic to have a little bit of an advantage. As we can see, he does manage to get the demo, because Bubs, he's being so jumpy that it's allowing Cosmic to get some extra advantages on the offensive side.
I gotta say that there must have been some desync, because on my screen he totally missed. But hey, I'm the European here, so I clearly don't see what happens. I'm just winging it.
Ooh, that's going to be a 2-goal lead now for Bubs. He's now out 50ing the likes of Cosmic. And Cosmic, he's a very patient player. But you have to remember that when you're a patient player, when it comes to 50-50s, you're actually at a disadvantage. You always want at least a little bit of momentum going into the ball before you flip. And as we saw there, Cosmic not able to have any momentum on that one, and Bubs just forces him through.
Not only that, you also, like, if you're the one, like, defending, like, the passive one, your opponent can also basically decide how you take the 50. As seen there, like the sideways car, like more towards the back end, like I'd say in every single possible way, Cosmic was at a disadvantage in the 50.
Cosmic, though, he gets a bump. That should be a goal. He's out of boost. Bubs actually gets back just in the nick of time. But Cosmic back in the air. He tries to pre-flip, but it looks like Cosmic is now playing a little bit panicky, at least on the offensive side. He's realizing that he's not able to score the way he usually was.
Yeah, Cosmic definitely needs to change something up if he wants to win this game and maybe even the series. I mean, I said it before, Bubs. I do trust Bubs to pick it up and like win this series, and I still back the man as he scores his 5th right now. Can
This is
Cosmic
just the mechanics.
change it up? Yeah,
Exactly.
can Bubs change it up?
And that's what we like to see here is Bubs. He is a very smart player, and we saw in game number 1 that he wasn't able to use his smarts or his mechanics very well, but now as he's warming up into the series, his mechanics and individual smarts are starting to show, and maybe if he doesn't have, even though he doesn't really have the 1v1 IQ that Cosmic has, just due to pure speed and annoyance, he's able to get the lead here in not just game 2, but in game 3 as well, and he's about to go on match point.
Yeah, and also something that we probably should point out, not even as should Cosmic be at an advantage because he's a ones player, he's also at a disadvantage because I think definitely in ones, playstyles are very weird, and if you don't play against, if you play against like a more like team play-based player, I definitely like there's moments where like you just don't see what don't think of something that like goes on in the other player's brain because of how different the game's modes actually are. And that can be a surprise for the opponent, for your opponent.
And I can't wait to see how Cosmic is going to try and adapt going into this next game here. Whether he gets the win or not, he's definitely has to go back to the drawing board, at least in some way, shape, or fashion. And it's going to, no matter what, win or loss, Bubs is still going to have the advantage here, knowing that Cosmic still is a very high-level mechanical player.
Yeah, I think definitely as time goes on, I'd say Bub is going to have the advantage if Cosmic does not change things up. Because as much as Cosmic is an amazing player, and I really love what he brought today, there's definitely like the things to be said that Bubs is also just as good, or if even better. And like right now, his mechanics and his smarts are just pulling him through the match. And as much as Cosmic still is very much in his game, it needs to be different. It needs to be better. Well, adapt and overcome.
Exactly, but here we go. Unless we can see a quick goal here from Cosmic, which it looks like we won't. That's going to be game number 3 going over to Bubs. Bubs actually being on match point here, and he actually puts the ball towards his own net. We see an own goal, so never mind. I guess it is possible for Cosmic to come back in this. But let's see if that was just BM from Bubs, or if that's going to be Cosmic managing to get an opportunity to still win this game.
I do believe it is BM. It did look kind of on purpose. But hey, I have been wrong in the past and I can be wrong now.
Here we go, off the kickoff. Cosmic wins the kickoff solidly. He's going to look like he's going to go towards the net, but Bubs with an early challenge. Cosmic reads it, but can he get the ball on target as soon as possible? No, Bubs is just going to keep challenging. Cosmic, he's definitely not somebody that you can really scoff at, but Bubs, if he can keep his confidence, especially in his mechanics, we'll start seeing him really step it up. He actually fakes out Cosmic because Cosmic knew that Bubs had this flip reset here, and it's going to fake people out. I mean, look at this. He pre-flips into the flip reset, and now he can use that flip whenever he wants, but instead he uses it after for a dunk, and Cosmic doesn't even touch the ball.
And it's definitely Cosmic I'm looking at to change things up if he wants to bring things back. Because, hey, what Bubs is doing is working. Now, why change it if it's working? Like, right now, Bubs is in the driver's seat. And it's shown by the scoreline as well.
Exactly. Here comes Cosmic, though. He tries to get the 50-50, but he doesn't get the boost. The boost game is something that he's had this entire series so far, but now it looks like Bubs may finally have the counter to that. He gets the flip reset, but Cosmic will get the save, and that might be a goal. But that was still a brilliant shot there from Bubs. Oh my goodness. Brilliant shot, brilliant save. This is a high-level game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, no kidding. The save, I don't think Bubs expected it, and I'm not 100% sure if Cosmic expected it. He tried, he went for it, he did great, he got it, and he got a goal afterwards. Probably the most frustrating goal to concede in once, like a counter from like a great shot from you. Like you try something, you really give it your all, and then it just ends up in your net because the opponent saved it. It hurts.
Exactly. But here comes Bubs. He gets the flip reset. He will use it this time. It's going to be over the net, but he gets the bump, so he's able to recover. Bubs trying to maintain possession, takes it back to his own side. Will pinch the ball across, but it looks, there we go. Cosmic still in Bubs' head. It just looks like Cosmic's mechanics have not been as consistent as they usually are today. And even though Bubs is still panicking and not playing like a high-level player, he's able to get the wins because of it.
Yeah, I definitely like, I'm not, of course I can't speak of like other games because I've not seen the players, but like, I'd say Bubs like is definitely redeeming himself. But hey, I also really enjoy his nickname, Bubs filled with determination. He really does look like, you can see it in the car that he is determined going for these balls. Like, he is here to prove himself. Like, and he's doing good. He's proving himself to me.
Yeah, there we we go. Let's keep this up. Can Bubs get the win here in game number 4? Or are we going to see Cosmic take to a game 5? But with that touch from Cosmic, it looks like he's starting to lose all his confidence, and his Bubs is only rising.
Bubs is winning the mental game, and as I said before, mental game is 50% of the game. As much as like a good mechanic and a good shot can change things around really easily, right now, Bubs is still in the driver's seat and he's planning to take it all.
Exactly, but here we go, back to the corner. Cosmic will get the beat on one. Very awkward touch there from Cosmic. He still managed to make it work, and he will get the goal, bringing it back to a 1-goal game. Bubs giving him a nice one. Look at this touch here from Cosmic. Oh my goodness, barely making that one work. He actually managed to beat Bubs to the ball as well, getting that shot in. Now at 3-3, 3-2, 2-2 on the scoreboard. Can we see Bubs maintain this lead? Can we see him win it in game 4? Or are we going to see a game 5?
Ooh, they could have been a kick-off goal, but Bubs is saved. There's no kick-off goal to be seen yet. But like I said earlier,
Cosmic, I'm sorry to cut you off, but that play from Cosmic right there, like he's now in his own head. It looks like he's side flipping, he's panicking. He expects Bubs to early challenge everything. The mental game is definitely in Bubs' favor right now. Let's see if he can utilize it.
yeah, I'd still say he definitely needs to take advantage of the mental game whilst he has it. As I said earlier, one game can change it all around, and even though it's a 1-goal game, so even with winning the mental game, he definitely needs to put it on the scoreboard before he's safe. That's seen right here. That's seen right here.
Cosmic is back in the driver's seat. However, Bubs, he seems to always play better when he's not in the driver's seat, so to speak. He always seems to be someone who wants to react to the play and then counterattack. And even though Cosmic is playing that same type of play style, when Cosmic is on offense, he can definitely utilize his strengths way more than Bubs can when Bubs has the mental advantage.
That's an interesting stat, and that's also very good for, well, not very good for Bubs if he's like having the lead, like being in the driver's seat should be like an upside, and if he can't take advantage of that, then like that's definitely something he should probably work on himself as well, because yeah, I'd say you want to be in the lead at all time as a pro player. I'm not a pro myself, so I'm not I shouldn't be 100% sure, but seems rather logical to me.
Yeah, I agree. But here we go. Cosmic now trying to maintain possession here right off the kickoff. Going to be looking to try and get a 2-goal lead. Ends up just chipping the ball towards Bubs. But Bubs trying to maintain possession. Look at the mechanics for Bubs. He's just sitting still, trying to bait in Cosmic. Here we go. Then he gets the ball past Cosmic. Can he get... Cosmic messes up, but can Bubs get the goal? No, that's going to be messed up from Bubs. That should have been a free goal there from Bubs. But he's making a mistake as well, and it's still going to be a 1-goal lead here for Cosmic.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I think he could have scored it, and then he went for boost. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. We'll never know. But I do think he should have gone for the shot rather than the boost. And it's going to cost him right now as Cosmic scores his 5th. Also, I've seen Cosmic as a favorite in chat, so I'm undoubtedly... I'm sure that the chat is quite happy right now with a 2-goal lead for Cosmic.
Indeed. However, but I do think that if this goes to a game 5, Cosmic will definitely have a massive advantage with the experience he has in ones. However, Bubs, he's not going to go out in this game quite quickly. It's still only a 2-goal lead with a lot of time left on the clock, and let's see if he can manage to keep his composure and get it back to a tied game.
Maybe you're not wrong about the advantage in game 5 being the one's main, but don't forget, like, Cosmic has been a bit shaky sometimes with his decision making in the rest of the series, and maybe that plays a part too. Maybe he does lack the confidence right now because of the way he has been having ups and downs. And yeah, I'd still very much say that even this game is far from over at a minute and a half so left.
Ooh, that's going to be a missed shot there from Bubs, and it's going to give Cosmic an empty net. Has he missed the empty net? He has. Looks like we got another OSM on the other side of the field now. But now back to Bubs. He has an empty net. Can he shoot it on target this time? It looks like it's in. Cosmic barely not able to get the save. And now that's going to be 5-5 scoreline now with a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, respect for Cosmic there, missing the open net, and probably must have hurt his pride a little bit there. As I said earlier, I do speak of knowledge myself. I'm very good at missing open nets myself. But hey, I will never judge a player for doing so.
Great pop there from Cosmic. Should be an empty net. He ends up messing up, but Bubs does not expect him to mess up that shot. And Cosmic will get the goal lead right off the kickoff. As we can see, the possession is going to Cosmic on kickoff. Is working towards his advantage.
Yeah, I do agree with what Pizarro said. This is a spicy matchup I was not ready for. I do agree. It's not a match I was ready for, and even there's been a couple of mistakes and mess-ups, it's still like a very interesting match, and like it keeps your attention, right? It's a high-scoring match. Maybe we're getting the 10-11 we talked about earlier.
Ooh, it's gonna be a fake there from Bubs. He ends up just running out of boost. Cosmic looks for an early shot, but he looks like he was low on boost as well. He goes back to Supersonic, and with 0 boost, he groundmans it into the net. Jasper, I mean, there's still 50 seconds left on the clock, but maybe we will have a game 5.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to a game 5 here. Like, both players have shown great things, and like, even though it might have not been like as consistent as they want, that's what game 5 is for. Give it your all, show us the best, and right now I would definitely say Cosmic is on the right path to getting there.
Exactly. Now here comes Bubs. Ends up getting out 50 by Cosmic. Cosmic will miss the empty net. Bubs still has an opportunity here to get a goal. Now back over to Bubs once again. Cosmic is in his head. Cosmic now trying to take the ball back to his own side. Now back to his own corner. He ends up faking it, taking it back to his own net. No, he actually fakes me out as a commentator, and he will take the ball right back. Now, Cosmic looks at the empty net shot. Can Bubs get back? He will. 20 seconds left on the clock with Bubs. He has 0 boosties, and the boost game seems to be back in Cosmic's favor, and that looks like all Cosmic has to do is just waste down the clock. This is where Cosmic should do best. Look at this here. He ends up just faking the pop, doinks it up. Now he's going to steal the boost. Now he's going to fake out Bubs once again. He is in Bubs' head. Oh my goodness. Bubs, now you're just going to turtle out for the rest of the game. That's a smart positional game from Cosmic. Let's see here as the game has now begun.
I'm not sure whose real money is on Luke, but for me, I definitely still think if Bubs gets his... oh, hello, what a pinch. And I'm definitely like in a very important moment, but as I was saying, I do definitely think if Bubs gets his head back on his shoulders, then I'm definitely backing him to win. I do think he has the capability of beating a one-man.
Here we go, Bubs tries to go for the cut. Cosmic, look at the determination there from Cosmic. Bubs has been early challenging this entire time, but he still remains grounded. He does not want to give Bubs a mental advantage. He will just stay grounded, and if Bubs clears it over, that's fine. He's just going to take it back to his own side. And there we go. As I say that, Cosmic takes it back to his own side. Still 0-0. Cosmic is really focused on this possession game.
Yeah, and it's like, it's important like earlier, right? Because like earlier we also said that the mental game definitely was going for Bubs. And like even when the early challenges, like he even got fake baited a couple of times, Cosmic, because he wasn't quite ready with it, and like the mental battle wasn't going in his favor. And now you see the mental battle is going more so in his favor, even though Bubs just scored, I think. Yeah, Bubs just scored, and yeah, he just makes a lot of more the right decisions, and you just love to see it.
Exactly. Oh my goodness, that's going to be Bubs winning a really solid kickoff here and getting possession. Bubs into the air is where he's strong. He actually just goes for a quick shot, but Cosmic still reads it. This is the reactive defense that we've been seeing from Cosmic all series long, and it's brilliant every single time. That's going to be a great demo. That might be a tie game here. Cosmic just playing it slow, playing it slow, playing it slow, and he will put the ball in eventually. But there we go, Cosmic. A little bit of a BM there at the very end of that, and he's still going to be the favorite going into the rest of this match.
A little BM, a little time wasting, call it what you want. I think it's great. It builds character, it builds a match, and honestly, I love an underdog story, so I can see it. I can see it. Both players really great, but one has to win. Is it the favorite or the underdog? We'll see in the next 3 minutes 30.
Now back to Cosmic. Cosmic taking the ball over to the side. So back to Bubs. Bubs down to Cosmic. Cosmic going to take that ball. Cosmic looks at the fake, cuts it around. That's going to be another goal on the board. 2-1 scoreline, and Cosmic. Look at this here, and this is something that a lot of 1v1 analysts really like to say, is that you never want to dribble the ball straight on target. And we can see that Cosmic, he's cutting the ball back and forth. He's not going directly at the net, and it's allowing him to get a little bit more of an advantage on Bubs as he's on the offensive side.
Yeah, and also something I want to mention is the defense. As much as like both players have great offense, I also think like what mostly Cosmic is winning this match with, and even like maybe possibly the series after this, is his defense. Like he's definitely been a lot more secure in defense and saved a lot more shots that may or may not have gone in, like if it wasn't for his yeah, for his experience in once, maybe.
Exactly. Here comes Cosmic. He pops the ball down the field over to Bubs. Bubs now trying to maintain possession. Ends up not being able to get back to it. So it's back to Cosmic. Cosmic tries to pop it over him. Now back to Bubs. Isn't able to get back to it though. Now Cosmic will just take the ball back to his own side. Look at this here from Cosmic. Look at all these fakes. He's trying to force Bubs to have to commit. And there's Bubs managing to commit again. And it takes a lot of composure for what Cosmic is doing here. He wants Bubs to play the game that Bubs wants to do the most, and that is early challenges. It looks like Cosmic is almost inviting Bubs into there, and of course Cosmic does not get the read on that touch as he didn't have possession, but it takes a lot of composure in order to do what Cosmic is doing here.
Yeah, and you love to see it, right? Like, he brings that confidence that he has from his and I mean, of course, sometimes it does get punished. Like there, like all the options were there for Bubs, and Bubs just had to choose one that Cosmic didn't choose. And that's exactly how that goal got scored. And good on Bubs, and I hope like they pick up. I definitely say I expect like both these players will definitely be able to do more as Cosmic scores another after a very unfortunate 50 for Bubs.
And that's something that we haven't seen from Cosmic this entire series so far, is an early challenge, especially an early challenge in the air. And it's throwing off Bubs, and this is something you know from 1v1 players. They know that they have to mix up their offense. They know they have to mix up their defense. And Cosmic, it looks like he's been saving this for the final game almost. I mean, you have to wonder if it's planned, just throwing in early challenges when he hasn't been doing it all series long.
Maybe. Like, it's definitely like something you have to think about. Like, if you do it too often, you'll be predictable. If you don't do it often enough, maybe you'll miss an opportunity to win. But like, ooh, and again with the caster pinch, not on target. But like, it's like something you definitely need to find the right amount for. And I definitely think Cosmic did it amazing, like waiting till here, because right now he took the advantage with something Bubs just didn't see yet.
And Cosmic, he's been playing really solidly with the boost game. He's been stealing a lot of big boosts from Bubs. But even when Cosmic's the one on low boost, he's been the one playing really solid. Oh my goodness, it looks like Cosmic did not read the early challenge there from Bubs. He maybe thought that he had scared away Bubs after that last early challenge he did. But now Bubs, he's just like, he doesn't care. Remember, he has nothing to lose here. He's just going to throw himself at that ball and get the goal.
Yeah, and honestly, as I said earlier, love to see it. I'm hoping for this Game 5 overtime, because that's where the real stress comes in, you know? And honestly, the stressy Rocket League, that's what I'm here for. And also, like, I'm not 100% certain that they want us to say, but like earlier before the match, Bubs didn't feel too confident about winning, but like he definitely wanted to give it a go. And honestly, Bub, you're doing yourself proud, buddy. You're playing amazing. Even though there's definitely a couple of mistakes that you get when you're not a once main, but you're playing amazing. Respect.
Yeah, and right there, Cosmic, he threw in another early challenge in Bubs. Maybe this is lack of experience, but even though that Cosmic had only done it one time this entire series, Cosmic, he just reads that Cosmic is going for another early challenge, and he gets a goal off the ground pitch. And now Bubs, he has the goal lead here in the final minute. Cosmic has a lot of pressure on him. Can he keep his composure? Cosmic, though, on low boost, is going to have to try and bait it. Bubs gets a 50-50, but Bubs is going to maintain possession after that 50-50. Very solid there from Bubs. Now going to be looking for a shot. He goes for the crossbar, and it's going to be off the crossbar. Let's move back after Bubs. Bubs trying to lose the 50-50. It's now going to be back over to Cosmic. Cosmic now back over to himself. He's going to try and maintain possession here. Trying to bait it, Bubs. He goes with a fake, but Bubs, with the brilliant fake challenge, will stay on the ball. Bubs, he's probably going to early challenge again. He actually fake challenges. Back over to Bubs once again. Bubs